I'm here today with a RowanBerry Box and a Scentful. My name's Fawn, this is my channel and it's my happy place. I come here to chat to my friends and show them what I'm up to and all kinds of everything. So if that's the kind of thing you'd like, please do give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and leave me a comment. It's a beautiful day here. I'm hoping it's a beautiful day with you. We're having finally that couple of days of glorious sun they've been promising us. Because I don't know about you, but my local news kept saying, oh, you're going to have a week of sun, and it never ever arrived. So this is lovely. I'm really tired, guys. It's been such a busy weekend. My eldest daughter came home from New York. She was best man at her best friend's wedding. So she had to do the speech and she had to do the, the rings and everything that a best man does, basically. So they were here, and we were also prepping for my grandson Milo's 5th birthday. 5, I can't believe it. He's actually 5 today, but we were doing his party on the Sunday. We knew it was going to be a tight squeeze because of the wedding, which was happening on the Saturday. So Saturday rolls around and we spend the morning doing our best to put up some bits and pieces and get the food ready and all that sort of thing. And then Saturday afternoon, our little Levi decided to throw a stone and hit Milo in the head with it. We were down the stables because Stella, our big horse, has got a foot problem, and the vet had been, so we're having to poultice her foot and give her bute and things like that. So we were down there, and we just didn't have close enough eye on the kids, and a stone got thrown. So we ended up with Milo at the accident and emergency having to have his head glued shut, which put us behind because there were a whole load of things we were going to do on the Saturday ready for the Sunday. So they didn't get done. Then I babysat while my younger daughter and her husband actually went to the party of the wedding, the evening reception of the wedding, because she's known him also since she was about 4 or 5. So, he's a really close friend to my girls. So I babysat until 2:30 in the morning. Tell you what, I don't do 2:30 in the morning anymore. I just don't. After a while, I think I was a bit doolally sitting there. Kids were as good as gold. I only had to go up once. And that was to Levi, and I think it's because he'd, been naughty, and I think he was having dreams about it and was a bit, he was a bit disturbed. Whereas poor old Milo, who had the hole in the head, he slept like a dead thing. I kept, me being a fussy grandma, I kept sort of, if he wasn't moving when I went into Levi, I'd sort of have a little touch and just make sure I was just a bit worried, So anyway, Sunday, when I would normally have filmed and shown you what was all prepared for the party, I just didn't have the time to do it. And of course I couldn't film at the party because this was one of the first ones where there were lots and lots of children from his school, and I won't film other people's children, that's just not a goer. So I wasn't able to show you it. Sunday night then I was up very late because my eldest and her hubby were prepping to catch a flight very early Monday morning. So I was late. I was late up the Sunday night as well, and then up early on the Monday morning. So it's Tuesday now and I'm starting to feel somewhat human again. It was my wedding anniversary yesterday as well, so Nick took the day off. He'd planned a meal out and things like that, and I said, you know what, darling, it's beautiful weather, can we just go for a walk along the river and a wander? And that's actually what we did. I wanted the peace and the quiet and the harmony. I mean, it was lovely of him to book the meal, but I wanted to chillax. I wanted to just, listen to the birds and feel the cool, because walking by the river, there's lots of trees, so it's cool and shady, and and really I should have taken you with me and shown you where we go for a walk, and I will do next time, but it was our anniversary. He bought me a beautiful handmade copper bowl. He found someone on Etsy who works in copper, because 7 years is copper and wool. I wasn't anywhere near as clever. I ended up buying him copper coated metal straws, which is a bit feeble, but I also bought him a really nice jacket from Marksy's. It's corduroy with like a Sherpa, wool Sherpa lining. because my hubby feels cold. So I covered the wool bit and sort of gave a nod to the copper, because, you know, what do you buy for a man that's copper? Anyway, so it's been a really hectic few days, but things are coming back to normal now. Oh, and in the middle of it all, the venue that I booked for Mum's meal and meeting with the family, when we confirmed with them that actually we were now at 24 people, it was only supposed to have been a couple of people and us, 24 people, told us they wouldn't cater for a table of 24. So at the last minute I was like, oh my lord. So then I was trying to find a restaurant that would do it, and of course it's very near to the weekend now, and so and the upshot is I've had to actually move the location. I'm quite happy with where I've moved it to, but I've moved it to a hotel that can cater the 24. but when they rang me and said, we've just had your numbers through, and as it's 24, we're just not willing to do it, I was like, now? You tell me now? What do I do? And invite people? It was just, oh. So it's been really hectic. So I'm happy to be back and with you. I have been talking for 7 minutes and haven't shown you a blumping thing. So here we go. RowanBerry Box. You know I like RowanBerry Box. This is the one that I have... this will be my last one from RowanBerry for a while, because I've put it on pause. I have so much in the way of stationery that even I must admit I need a break for a bit, but it is only on pause. So open it up as per usual, all beautifully wrapped with your information leaflet. And then what is the theme this month, I wonder? I do love the things. Let me see if I can find, is there a card in here to explain what's in the box? So the theme this month is Tranquil Terracotta. Inspired by our love of houseplants, mid-century furniture and sun-baked patios, Tranquil Terracotta RowanBerry Box will transport you from a cosy reading corner to a still mountain lake and back again. I like mid-century. I've only recently realised that I like mid-century. So first up is some square postcards. I always love their postcards because I can put them in with giveaway winners. I'm still waiting on 2 ladies to come forward. If anyone watches this and hasn't watched the giveaway, please do, because I'm missing 2 of you. I should know the names of who I'm missing, shouldn't I? Oh, I'll put it in a later video. Anyway, so we have this one. Oh, I like that one. Yes, that's very my sort of taste. This one. That's lovely, isn't it? And that one's 5 square postcards that I can just write little comments and stick them in the boxes. So I'm happy with that. Then there's a packet of what they call Sakura Jelly Roll pens. Set of 3 gel pens with a 0.35mm tip. They're called Moonlight Tropical Vibes. And they are a grey, a sort of a limey green, and more of a natural green. Don't know why they're called Jelly Roll, but I'm always happy to get pens, and I'm always happy to get colouring, well not colouring, but coloured pens. Colouring pens sounds like I'm going to get a colouring book out, doesn't it? Although I do some of those, you know, the adult colouring books. Next is an A6 notepad. Again, very nice. See the design on that. I like that. I go through notepads at such a rate, it's insane. So, yeah, very happy with that one. Some sticky notes in the same sort of theme and idea, and again, they go everywhere with me. I tend to write reminders for myself, and I stick them to my purse. Because I'll be in the supermarket and I'll have planned on picking up hoisin sauce, you know, half a dozen times, and I keep coming home without it because it's something unusual that I don't buy often. So yeah, it would go on a sticky stuck on the back of my purse just to remind me of what I'm doing. Then a really pretty sticker sheet full of house plants. They will look lovely in my bullet journal. Love a houseplant sticker. Yes, and also on envelopes. It says on envelopes as well. So yes, like that. There's a pretty bookmark. Oh, I was upside down. There we go. A pretty bookmark. Again, I'm always using bookmarks because I'm always reading one at the moment that Nick gave me about public school boys. only because he's a public school boy and he talks about things and I'm like, that's never right. So he got this book, and so anyway, bookmark. Some textured papers that you can rip up and glue into notebooks and use as little surrounds. I mean, if you imagine you had a little picture, imagine that's a little picture of somebody, you can put them on and then put them in a frame and things like that. So I like that. I like gluing things, ripping things up and gluing them. It feels like that stuff, you know, when it's real paper. They used to make it at school with papier-mâché. Did you ever do that? And then last but not least are two huge paper clips. So that was a very full box. Oh, and of course the month. We're on, what are we on today? We are on the 7th already. That's just flying by, isn't it? So, and the month to view. So that, look at that. I mean, that's quite a pile of stuff. So I'm going to miss them next month and the month after, but it won't be for long, but I won't do it. I know me. But yes, my drawer is so full of notebooks and notepads and sticky notes and things like that. I thought, I've got to cut back a little bit. Next up is my Scentful, and I've been waiting to open this for ages. I've used up my favourites of the last lot of Scentfuls that I've had, and I'm always excited to see what I've got, you know, each month. So there we go in its little box. Open it up. This is the exciting bit. Am I going to be pleased or disappointed? Let's see. Lancôme La Vie est Belle and Hugo Boss The Scent. There they are, the two little packages. So which is which? Hang on. Hugo Boss The Scent is the paler one of the two. It's a fruity floral, and it says it's an eau de toilette that opens with pink pepper, green mandarin, honey peach and freesia. Sounds nice. Illuminate the warm. I should have sprayed it first before I start reading, shouldn't I? Wait for it to get to me. Okay. The perfume blooms brighter still as radiant orange blossom and freesia illuminate the warm, voluptuous heart of osmanthus flower. Excitement grows as the scent's lightness and delicacy encounter the contrasting bass accord of dark, addictive cocoa. So as I say, it's a fruity floral with top of pink pepper, mandarin, peach, freesia, heart of osmanthus, and the base of cocoa. That's very nice. Wouldn't buy it, but it's very nice. Why wouldn't I buy it? I just wouldn't. Much as I like the smell, it's not making me go, ooh, ooh. You know, when you find a good one, don't you? You sort of, ooh, you want to sort of bathe in it head to toe. But it is nice. And actually it's getting better the longer it's on my arm. I sprayed it on the outside of my arm, which is probably, it should really be on a pulse point, shouldn't it? Because it gets warmed quicker. But anyway, so the other one, I'm pretty sure I will have smelt Lancôme La Vie est Belle, because this has been around for a while, I'm sure. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's strong, La Vie est Belle. La Vie est Belle is French for life is beautiful. This eau de parfum is inspired by joy and pleasure in small things. This elegant gourmand composition is a declaration to the beauty of life. With top notes of blackcurrant and pear, heart notes of iris, jasmine and orange blossom, finishing with base notes of praline, vanilla, patchouli and tonka bean. It's a floral gourmand. Top blackcurrant and pear, heart, jasmine, iris, orange blossom, base, praline, vanilla, patchouli and tonka bean. So, it is very pretty. It is a very, very pretty scent, Lancôme, I'm going to get it right in a minute, La Vie est Belle, which apparently means, what did it just say? The joy of life or something, or the beauty of life. So, yeah. Oh, now this one is settling back. Oh, it's settling back, and that really is very nice. Maybe it's because it's contrasting with the very sweet smell of this one, but I mean, that smells I'm sure most of you have smelt that perfume. And it is pretty. It's a pretty perfume. This one though, it really does fade back a lot. And is subtle. It is much more subtle than I thought it was. So that's the two perfumes. Now neither of these would I buy. Now I will wear them this month, obviously, because I like them both. I'm not going, but I wouldn't buy either of them. Neither one makes me just, you know, you almost sort of want to eat it when it's so good. I mean, it's pretty. It is pretty. I sort of feel like it's a young... No, that's not true. I was going to say it's a young person. It's a particular kind of lady, and I'm not that lady. And that one I like, but that's sort of more sophisticated, I think, than I am. I'm definitely not sophisticated. If you'd see me bouncing on the bouncy castle with the kids, having to clench my pelvic floor, and it's very hard to do when you start laughing and bouncing. I did it, but it was a close run thing once or twice. Yeah, I'm no lady. I'm definitely no lady. So I'm going to be diving out in a minute to my local little village. There's a lady there that stocks the paint that I love, Frenchic paint, because I've got to get a paint for my front door. My front door is looking very faded, and while this weather is fabulous, I need to get it done. And then when I come back, I've got some more videos to do, because I have a Lookiero, and I have, oh yes, I bought some things at the local village boutique, which I thought I'd show you, maybe, or I might not. I don't know about that one. I also have my Look Fantastic box has arrived. But everything, do you know, ladies, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. I feel, yeah, I'm recovered. I'm restored. I'm re-energized. I even had a little bit of pizza at the party, because that's one of the things that we had on offer was hot pizza, and I was doing it and ferrying it up and down. And I haven't been able to eat pizza in a long, long time because of the gallbladder problems, and I just couldn't resist. We were cutting it into sort of like little rectangles. It was a big square pizza. We were cutting it into rectangles. Oh, it was so good. I remember why I love pizza so much. So, yes, that's it. This has gone on far too long. I've rambled far too much, but I'm just really, really glad to be back and talking to you guys. Okay. Bye, guys.